What's up, my beautiful people? What's going on? It's your girl Sidanny, and today I am so excited to share this amazing, authentic vegan macaroni and cheese. Okay, like I'm telling you, once you try this, if you want to see how I make my macaroni and cheese, please just keep watching, okay? And if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining the family. Just hit that subscribe button and show me some love. Give me a thumbs up, like, and share, okay? And without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. One of the key ingredients that I will be using today is nutritional yeast. This is what is going to give the meal that cheesy taste. So nutritional yeast is actually rich in vitamin B12 and also it's rich in vitamin B6. Okay, so for persons who are vegan and do not like the nutritional yeast, there is a lot of other vegan cheese that is out there. You can substitute it for that. Okay, and if you're not a vegan and you don't have access to nutritional yeast or you don't like it, you can use any cheese of your choice to incorporate with this meal to get your cheesy taste that you're looking for. But for me today, I will be using the nutritional yeast. My water is already come to a boil and I'm going to be using 2 cups of elbow macaroni. So you want to just cook this according to the instruction on the package or cook till al dente. So I'm using 1 tablespoon of coconut oil so that my macaroni don't get sticking together. Okay, and I'm using 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. So for my pumpkin now, I'm going to be dicing up some pumpkin. This is just like an handful of pumpkin, you know. So after it's boiled, it's like about 3 tablespoons of crushed pumpkin. So I'm just going to dice these up and then just put them to boil. Okay. So my water is already boiling and I put 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt in the water and I'm just gonna put these in there to boil. So in the meantime, I'm gonna be getting started on my creamy, cheesy mixture, okay? So I'm using 1 cup of walnut milk. If you wanna see how I make my walnut milk, just hit that little button up here, see up top there, and you will see how I actually make my walnut milk. I'm also going to be using 1/2 cup of almond. So my almond is a sliced almond. I bought it at the grocery store just like that. And then I'm using 4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1.5 tablespoons of Dejan mustard. So if you're allergic to nuts, you can just avoid using the almond, okay? Quarter teaspoon of onion powder. And then now we're just gonna get everything combined together by blending it, okay? Gonna start blending. I'm just gonna blend this for a couple of seconds and I'm using my Ninja today. Any blender can work, okay? Any blender that you have can definitely work. You don't need a high-speed blender to use to make this sauce. So I'm gonna be sauteing some onion and garlic. So I'm putting 3 tablespoons of coconut oil and my pan is already preheated and on medium. So I'm using less than half of a white onion, and I just chop that up really small. Then I'm gonna be adding two cloves of garlic. So I just grated it. If you want to dice it up, that's totally up to you. So I grated 2 cloves of garlic. And I'm just gonna saute that and just gonna get them a little bit caramelized. So if you haven't as yet subscribed, please remember to hit that subscribe button right down below and turn on your notification bell, okay? So now I'm going to be adding 1 cup of coconut milk. So the coconut milk is going to be giving this meal a really nice flavor, and it's going to help to get this sauce to thicken, okay? So I made my own coconut milk, so if you want to use the one in the can, that is totally okay. So now I'm going to be adding my creamy, cheesy sauce. And I did not use all of the sauce that I made. I probably used a cup and a half of the sauce that I made, but it's totally up to you. So I'm just stirring everything together. So the almond that I used in there, it has a lot of fat in it, so that helps to get the sauce to be really creamy. And I'm also going to be adding some paprika. I'm using 1 teaspoon of paprika. So now I'm going to be adding that pumpkin that I boiled earlier. So I crushed it, and this is like 3 tablespoons. And this will also help it to get thick and gives it a really nice flavor too. So I'm just mixing everything together. Look at that. Like, I'm telling you, if you were in my kitchen right now and smelling this, you'll be like, oh my god. Is this really macaroni and cheese? Yes, it is. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more paprika. So I'm going to be adding some thyme leaf. I'm using the dry thyme, but if you have the fresh thyme, go ahead and use the fresh thyme, okay? So I'm just sprinkling a little bit of that just to make the flavor pop more. So I left it for a little bit, so now I'm going to be adding my macaroni to that mixture, and I'm just going to fold everything in together. So I'm just folding. Look at that. Like, being a vegan doesn't mean that you can't have certain things, okay? Like, I'm telling you, you just have to be creative in whatever you're doing. Like, oh my god, my daughter loves this. Like, whenever I give my daughter this, she's always coming back for more. Just take a little closer look at it. So I'm just keep mixing it together. So I'm just gonna cover this up and just leave it for a little bit, okay, and let it simmer so that the macaroni can absorb that sauce. So now we're all done now. So now I'm gonna be plating this out. Look how thick that is. So I'm gonna be adding some chopped up scallion to that just to garnish it. So this is my authentic vegan macaroni and cheese. Like, once you taste this, there's no going back to the other regular macaroni and cheese. Like, trust me. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment, okay?